into EIF Collision Course 2016, and you know what? The name fitted the event because we ran into a collision. Earlier today, we were basically having technical difficulties, and so for those of you that were here an hour ago waiting for the EIF pre-show to start, I sincerely apologize. This is one of the main reasons, and I am not trying to get a promotion out right now. This is kind of me off the cuff and out of character right now, for the moment. But this is a serious reason why I do ask you guys to make sure that you follow us on Twitter. I mean, hopefully you're following enough Twitter accounts that your friends in real life are going to be like, dude, what's that EIF network, you dork? Hopefully they don't call you a piece of shit, whatever. But anyway, seriously, follow that stuff, guys, because that is really where we're putting all our breaking news now. So for those of you that did not follow Twitter or check it out or whatever, just remember, like, if you are thinking, all right, this is supposed to be on or this is not right, check it out. I've been battling some difficulties on and off with Twitch over the course of the last week or so. It happened to be, there were days that it was working, such as earlier this week when we broadcasted our main event of Extreme Distortion. And there were times where it was not working, such as earlier tonight. So here is what we are doing. As you guys can tell, it is 8 Eastern. This is supposed to be the official start time of our pay-per-view. And so for that reason, we're adding our pre-show match as the opener to the official pay-per-view. So they can say they were on the pay-per-view, not the pre-show. Pretty cool for them. And hopefully for you guys, you'll be able to forgive us. I know the EIF Network, especially for the ones that have been here for a majority of the network since its debut last April, that we've been battling technical difficulties. It's tough. Obviously, we don't have top-tier streaming quality, but we try to bring that, and we try to bring it with passion. So where we may lack in the quantitative factor in terms of how much money numerically is being put into our broadcast, we try to make up for that in the qualitative department. Obviously myself trying to commentate to the best of my abilities, which I am still going to do my best to do tonight, as well as our great crew of people here. We have a bunch of guys that we call in our quote-unquote production truck that are keeping a heavy eye on these matches, and as soon as they see something that raises the eyebrow, that's against EIF rules, if it goes unnoticed by me, they will be the first ones to contact me. We have Ratluck and Hybrid Maniac, who do obviously an excellent job with the network in terms of Ratluck, who's actually streaming right now to help me out. This is on through his account that he is streaming right now, thanks to Elgato, and Hybrid Maniac, who is supplying our videos. He is supplying just more content. He's providing that content over on YouTube on EIF Archive. I was actually watching with a couple of superstars last night, and so if you haven't gotten a chance to check it out, it's an awesome video library of vintage EIF stuff over the course of the last year. A lot of stuff to pick from, so really can satisfy pretty much anybody's taste buds. But again, we want to just thank you guys for your patience. We hope that tonight's going to be an awesome event. And let's not necessarily look at what happened in that first hour, which was nothing, right? But let's take a look at what we have to look forward to in our next several hours. 7 matches, 4 championships on the line, including the 2 main events, which feature a combined 8 challengers who have never won that respective undisputed championship they are going to be competing for tonight. It is one of the theme elements to Collision Course's pay-per-view event. Every year, this pay-per-view is considered to be one of the best, and we are hoping this year is no different. So let's go ahead and get things started, guys, because we are the kind of league that overcomes adversity and overcomes the odds even when it's stacked against us. So forget the pre-show. These guys are going to be on the main card. We're getting set right now to make our opening match, Headshot Killa versus Animosity. And guys, the match is up. Please go ahead and join through my profile. Tonight's arena, by the way, is Fast Lane for those that were blinded by the strobe light in our opening segment there, if you were unable to see that. But either way, yes, Fastlane, the arena, a fitting name for the Collision Course pay-per-view event. And we talk about this World Championship and these World title matches later on this evening. That's been a theme. They've always featured guys that have never won the World Championship headed into that match. Well, there's actually, of the 5 Collision Courses we have had, there have been 4 Undisputed World Championship matches dating back to 2012, because the first Collision Course actually never had one. Fun fact for you, it was the World Heavyweight title. But either way, we were able to have 4 Undisputed World Championship matches. And of those 4, only one superstar has ever came out successful as a challenger. That was last year. Also, I'm not sure if you guys heard me, so I will say it again. Animosity, Ratluck, the game is up. It says I'm appearing offline. Perfect. I will invite you guys. Do not worry. Well, I mean, you guys should still be able to accept game invites, would you not? I would imagine. I mean, so, obviously, for those of you that can't hear, I am communicating with some of the people in the EIF party. Just, I do not know if it is. I will say this. I know that some people have encountered this issue, and whether that has to do with connection strength or what exactly, sometimes it's doing this thing, and like right now, for example, Headshot Killa, he's just not, he's struggling to stay in our party. I'm not sure if you guys can actually see that on Ratluck's screen or not. I am often behind or in front of the camera, I guess. So I guess if you can see Ratluck's party screen, then you'll notice sometimes occasional people leaving and joining. So I sent Headshot a game invite if for some reason he's unable to make it to the party. I know he's been battling some connection issues as of late in terms of party. And if we get him into this match, we'll talk about a connection issue he actually had with Animosity in their first encounter. But, guys, sometimes, again, the cards are just not in your favor, and that might be the case tonight for Connection, but, we're going to try and make things work. Headshot, thankfully, is in the game session, which, given that this point where we're at right now for tonight's show, that is the most important thing, and then given what I just said, why wouldn't a network error happen to him? But the good news is we have seen superstars get network errored quite frequently on 2K16 now. It's a darn shame because, and we were actually last night, we were watching Bonafide Fights 2015 on the EIF network. And I mentioned that because it was funny. Keep in mind, this is WWE 2K15. We were on this. It was our second to last pay-per-view on 2K15. And I believe just about every match that we did at Bonafide Fights had a network error occur. Like right before it or whatever. Now, hit proceed to match. I'm assuming Rat and Ant did the same thing, and it might take a little bit. Hopefully it does load up. The game has been up for, I'll say that, so there is definitely a chance this one would need. But, the unfortunate thing is that for the longest time, 2K16, I should say, was actually very good with the servers. I had felt personally, in terms, I guess you're looking at it as a comparison, right? That's what we pretty much do with everything. And I was comparing it with WWE 2K15, and quite frankly, I thought it just simply blew 2K15 out of the water because 2K15 provided virtually nothing. And, the game went on, and I am not one to sugarcoat things. I will be one of the first to say that 2K has been known to have issues, and they've been known in the consistency department. That's a big thing. 2K cares about their games for X amount of weeks or months, and they get to a point where they kind of throw the game in the garbage, and whoever finds it gets to keep it, I guess. But it doesn't have much left to offer at that point. That's kind of where we're all at. We're in the garbage can right now, basically, guys. The game is just not, it doesn't work as smoothly. There's more lag. There's more inconsistencies. There are more network errors. And, I just think that's going to be the fate of this game. I hate to say it, but that is going to be the case until about mid-October when we wrap things up here before heading over to 17. Network error disconnect us from this game, and that was pretty expected. So let's go ahead and try and remake this game. Not sure why. It is such a rough night here on Connection. We are getting banged up here, folks. It really is a collision course. Holy hell. All right, guys, the match is up. Let's go ahead and shout out to Ratluck here. How about a take two? And Tribot joins the party, and that will only add. I mean, it's even like laggy for me at like the menu. Like I'm like trying to pick arenas and it's going slow. Holy hell. All right, hopefully. And Headshot Killer is not in the party anymore. Oh my. Headshot, you got to focus more. Well, he probably can't even hear me at this point. He's gonna. I know, man, dude. Listen, you need to focus on the game. You need to join the game. You cannot focus on being in the party. You're not gonna be able to be in the party for this because you're just gonna keep lagging out. So just we got to work with what we got. Trust me, man. I feel your pain, dude. I'm an hour and 12 minutes behind. All right, it's just we got to work with what we got.
Whoever said that, kill yourself.
All right, so hopefully Headshot will be able to join the game. He was having some party issues with us over the last couple of nights, actually. On I don't know, it was either Tuesday or Wednesday. What was it? That steel cage match, very entertaining cage match, by the way. If you guys didn't get a chance, head over to past broadcasts. And EBAMS and Headshot Killer going one-on-one for the X Division title, a rematch from last week's main event on ED. And Headshot had actually lagged out of the party at that point as well. We are continuing to wait here. We're hoping, guys. We are hoping. All right, so Headshot's still struggling here. He might not be able to join. I do not know what's going on, folks. We are doing everything we can here to try and make this work. We have had multiple accounts logged into the EIF network tonight through multiple EIF superstars trying to make this work. We have had multiple different parties. I have reset my console multiple times. We are throwing everything in the kitchen sink here at Twitch and at 2K16 to try and get this game to work for you guys for our promised pay-per-view event that was scheduled to happen tonight. I am fearing the worst, but hoping for the best. Headshot Killer continues to be MIA. Game invites, not party invites. So he's back in the homepage. Let's go ahead and remake this game, folks, and we'll see what happens. I honestly, guys, don't think that matters at this point. I really do not. I would just write it down. What's the name of it? Kick 1. That's literally the name of it. Okay. All right, so guys, for those that are still listening, hopefully you're an EIF superstar if you are, and if you're not, I can't believe you're still here, but thank you. But just so you guys know, breaking news alert for anybody that is competing in an extreme distortion match tonight. Okay, that means if anybody is competing in a match that they are using their created wrestler, the move Kick 1 must be taken off your moveset prior to your match. By the way, if anybody's watching... Oh, wait, you know what? Actually, I just realized they're getting Ratluck's point of view, not mine. Because I was going to say, it is unbelievable. I clicked Fastlane, like, just to like... So your game isn't working now? Okay. Why don't you... why don't you hard reset your console, all right? See if that works. Let's go ahead and let's do Deathlock in Midnight. All right, let's have Ant wait. We're gonna have Headshot try and restart his console. And we're gonna do Intercontinental title match, guys. Yeah. Holy fuck, this feels like my first time broadcasting, and I'm 10 years old trying to get funds for a lemonade stand. I mean, this is garbage. Let's hope it gets better. No, there will not. There will probably not be entrances for a single fucking match tonight. I will tell you that. I don't know what the hell's going on. I hear. Oh, never mind. Okay. Guys, I made the match. It's Midnight Deathlock, and yeah, that's an ED match. So they're gonna have to check their movesets. So, like I said, the match is up. Hopefully, you guys can join. Hopefully, I am not appearing offline, even though I am. I never did that to my console, but it's telling me. It is telling me that for some reason I'm appearing offline when at no point in any time on the Xbox One did I ever put to appear offline. I love how this makes decisions for you. I don't even have Kinect and it does it for me. All right, so the invites are slowly but surely being sent out, guys. We can't really do anything. And like I said, guys, I hate to reiterate. I know it gets repetitive, but we are trying. We really are. We have a devoted group of EIF superstars that want this to work. Ratluck is in. Midnight Mayfire is in. Deathlock is not. Deathlock is in. I do not know. Ratluck possibly may have network errored. Oh, they just hit the switch spots. Yeah. I'm Deathlock readied up. I don't know why you readied up. Well, you don't need to pick your guy. It's an elimination tag, so Ratluck and I have to get DQ'd, so you have to back out of that spot. And I could be wrong, guys. I mean, this could be also as much as we've been saying, that Twitch is giving us difficulties, could easily be the game too. I mean, is anybody seeing the slow-mo readies? Is that just me? Or that? All right. Well, we have 3 of 4 ready for matches. Midnight has clicked it. We have 4, and let's hope. So, guys, this could really be an all-effort thing. This could be both Twitch, WWE 2K16, perhaps my personal connection here. I mentioned everything in the kitchen sink, so I do not know what we are going to do tonight, folks. We're going to hope for the best. We're going to hope this match loads in. I guess we can always go from there, but I kind of stumped here. I truly am very stumped. This is a 2K15 quality day. I don't think you have to delete your game, Tripod. I don't think, dude. Oh wow, dude. I don't know though, man, because honestly, I could be wrong, but I mean, this game today feels very, very different. Like, well, like I said though, dude, look for us right now, like we're having problems. It was like I don't even know. This match might end up being laggy as hell too. I really do not know what's gonna happen. Wait, what's gonna be free? Oh, really? That's Yeah, but they could be getting it set up. Oh man, this is. Guys, I don't. Yeah, I mean, I don't feel comfortable putting the Intercontinental title on the line in this. Yeah, I know we shouldn't have did it that night, but I don't want to do this. Oh man. Hey, Hostile and Hybrid, just curious. I'm assuming Xbox is working peachy for you guys, isn't it? What? Good line? Yeah, alright. You know, guys, I'm gonna let our viewers. I left. Really? It might be. I would not be surprised if it was. Um. Oh man. All right, guys. You can obviously tell this is it's very difficult for me. I am trying to figure out what to do. Oh man. Yeah, I was gonna say my connection would still be in the match. There is I don't know. There may be a chance that I could reset my modem. There is a chance. I cannot promise. And for those listening in that were not in the party to hear why, long story short, I do live in a normally I'm doing the shows half the year at my college dorm, which surprisingly has decent internet. And the other times where when I'm not at college, I'm at my house, which is like packed with kids and parents. So so I don't know, guys. There is obviously a chance it could be my connection. I have not had connection this bad since getting home a little over a month ago. Okay. But I mean, I guess we can take a little time out here, folks. I'm sorry, man. This is terrible. I really wish it wasn't like this. There is definitely a chance, guys, that tonight's collision course could end up being postponed. But a decision could come. I do not know. I do not know what's going to go on. But instead of mumbling and murmuring on, I am going to head off for a couple minutes here. I'm assuming Ratluck will likely get off the broadcast as well. So, guys, stick with us. And, hey, like I said, pay attention to the Twitter, please, because there's a good chance that once we come up with a decision to do something, if you don't see us back on here in 15 minutes or so, that's probably your best bet. Go over to Twitter, go to EIF Network, check things out. We're giving breaking news alerts there. I know a lot of people aren't following the Twitter right now. If you need that up-to-date information, that is where you need to go. It is not going to be found on the website. It is not going to be posted on Xbox One activity feeds, and it sometimes is not going to be mentioned on Twitch when we're having issues here. So again, guys, same thing as it is here on Twitch, EIF Network, same spelling and everything on Twitter. Keep up to date for the latest breaking news and more. I'm going to step aside here. We're going to try one more time to fix the issues for tonight's collision course. If anything does not get fixed, we will let you guys know as soon as possible upon a decision.